How's it going, everybody? This is Hard Target. David Morrow here. I want to go over some stuff with everything that's going on right now in the United States, around the world. I know we got the war in Ukraine going. I don't usually talk politics unless you're talking on the subject with me, and then I'll be more than happy to talk about it. But I want to touch on some few things that relates to everything that we're all going through here with this community-oriented policing, like the COINTEL program and Hoover had going on. Same thing, same deal. I heard that on the radio today, something about that on Fox, and it reminded me of that as well. But the reactions, what they're wanting to really do right now is get reactions out of everybody. So everybody that's targeted, be careful with your reactions, because they want you to freak out. They want you to put your hands on somebody. They want you to pull a gun out on somebody. They want you to do something stupid right now, because right now that Patriot Act is in full swing. Believe that. They're watching everybody like a hawk, and they're going to make up stuff, whether you did or did not do, and that gives them every opportunity to go full blast with this targeting. And if your targeting is bad or has been bad, just imagine how it's going to be really soon, or if not, if it ain't already started yet. So, by meaning that, you got all these mass shootings, right? All right. I just turned on the TV just a little bit ago, and there's one in Maryland. And, yeah, there is a lot of mass shootings going on, but why is this happening? That's the questions we ask. And we know the answers to why this is happening. I don't want to go off in left field with it, but that if you got a brain, you could pretty much read the writing on the wall. They definitely want to take the guns. They definitely want to be gone. I mean, liberal is such a nice, fluffy word. It sounds so human, but there's a lot behind that as well, because we don't have problems until these people take the reins, and they just don't call them liberals, call them a communist, socialist, totalitarianism. That's what's going on. New World Order style stuff. I don't want to go off into that, but you know what it is. People's been talking about it for years. It's right there in your face. You can look it up. It ain't no big secret. Yeah, with all these shootings going on, and everything's getting unsettling. The gas is going up, inflation's going up. You got the war in Ukraine. That has nothing to do with what's going on here. I don't care what people tell you. Economists can be telling you all this till it's blue. They're blue in the face with you. It has nothing to do with what's going on over there. This is all pre-planned. This has all been happening. This has been happening throughout history. This is how they do it. Not with mass shootings and everything, but how they take over everything and inflate everything, and then squeeze the middle class out, and then all the poor be gone and just choke everybody down as far as they can go. I mean, you got $5.09 gas prices right now. That's outrageous. You're basically paying to go to work. You're paying to drive. You're paying to work, and you're not getting paid what you thought you was getting paid. You're minimum waging right now, below the belt. But yeah, back to the subject at hand. Reactions they want you to have. The first reaction that these crash dummy people want you to have is fear. Fear will do things to you if you don't have the fight or flight thing in you. You're either going to do one or two. But fear, they will put the fear in you. If you ain't really scared, or if you know what's going on, you can see things, through the black and white and the gray areas, that fear will make you do stupid stuff. And it has consequences with the fear. And they use your judgments, and they predict what you're going to do, because they've been studying you for a minute. Don't kid yourself. They've been studying you, and they use your decisions are used against you. Basically, it's like one big puzzle in this program. They use your decisions against you to where you will mess up, and it's predicted what you're going to do. It's not hard to do with somebody. If you profile them, you can kind of guess what's going to happen next. But they use your decisions against you, and that's how they keep it going. But if you give in to that fear, then you're going to lock yourself in your house. You're not going to go anywhere. There's a lot of things you can do. You can kill yourself. You're going to be locked up in a nut house. You'll go to jail. That's what they want. You'd be homeless, living on the streets, bumming change. You'd have had something before. I was almost there, just this close. I've been homeless before, so I ain't really worried about it. I knew how to pick it up because they didn't figure into all that stuff. But a lot of people, if you're street smart and you got some survival skills like myself, you know your way around things. You ain't gonna have no problem no matter what happens. I mean, we could have a nuclear blast, and I think I'll be good. Me and my family will be good. My friends that are close to me anyway, because that's another resourceful thing I'm good at. But yeah, your decisions will definitely be used against you. Like, say, for an example, they're doing the car chase campaign is what I call it, where you'll be somewhere and then some stuff will go on. People start acting funny, so getting all subliminal with you and this and that. It's usually people you know too, and then next thing you know, you're down the road and all these people start following you. They start chasing you around and you notice the same vehicles. I mean, they really get up on you, and I've had them where they almost slam me into a wall with 18-wheelers and stuff in the process of all this stuff. It's on one of my videos, and I didn't know what was going on. Like, I had enough sense to record the stuff, to document it, because it was the same patterns as the last 4 or 5 chases. That was pretty intense. But yeah, definitely, like, if you don't really know your way around a vehicle that well, you ain't got the good motor skills, they can hurt you, because you will definitely do stupid stuff. Do not stick a gun out the window at them. Please don't do that. Now, if they stick a gun at you, that's a different story. Then you can blast away, because they're expendable just like you are. But yeah, the car chases, definitely. Tag numbers don't mean anything, because most of them's got dealer tags and all that stuff, and weird personalized tags. Some of them's got government tags, what I've seen. But you can get them, but it ain't gonna hold a candle to nothing. But definitely, I would get a recording on that. Get you a dash cam or whatever to do that too as well. Another thing, like, say you're going in a grocery store, your stores, people following you around, place just fills up, and they're all wearing the same colors or what have you, and then you walk by and somebody will say something like, "Hey, get out of my town," or whatever. What'd you say? I didn't say nothing. But you know you heard it. You know what I mean? They want a reaction. That's what they want. They want you to put your hands on somebody. Or somebody following you around there. You know damn good and well they're following you around. They want you to put your hands on somebody, because that's a reaction, and that gives them what they wanted. They wanted you to get that reaction. Or somebody sitting in front of your house with their bright lights on for hours on end. You go out there and you might get crappy with them and do whatever. That's another thing they want you to do something. Put your hands on somebody. You could be anywhere, or somebody could say something to you that's involved and taunting you and gaslighting you all to pieces, just pouring the gas all over you and just waiting for you to react. Don't do it. Just smile, tell them, yeah, you're right, I know what you're doing, just go about your business. And that burns them up, because they want a reaction out of you. They want you to do something crazy. I mean, I've gotten to the point where I've held people at knife point while this stuff is going on, gun point and all kinds of stuff. And believe me, I was armed, because I don't care. When somebody's messing with my life like that and I know things are going on, that's a wrap. You better be worrying about yourself. Don't worry about me. You better be worrying about, don't fall asleep. Yeah, reactions. Like right now, they're doing the warrantless wiretaps all over the place. You even mention guns, say gun, you get on Facebook talking about, I'm keeping my guns, all this and that, Biden's taking all my guns, blah, 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 I'll do something. No, don't go off in left field with it, because they're watching. But if you want to give them something to watch, talk about what we're talking about, what I'm talking about. They love that. They usually interfere with the connections a lot. And I'm a hard case. I'm stubborn. I think they got the drift of that. That's why I got stuff going on in federal court, and I can't wait to get paid for that. And I'm going to donate some of it to charity for all of us that's going through all this business. I know that'll take time. I probably won't ever see it for a while, but I'll wipe my tears with them Ben Franklin's. But that doesn't account for all the pain and suffering everybody else has went through, and people has lost their lives in this. I almost lost my life as well, a few times. God rest everybody's soul. checked out on this note, because we're living in a world full of demons, fueled by greed, just walking around in skin. But yeah, any reaction you give these people is what they want. A fear reaction is what their main source is. They want you to be afraid. They want you to run. They want you to be chased. It ain't nothing but a game. I ain't heard one story yet where they actually will have somebody just like what I always thought, like in the movies, where they roll up in a white van with masks on and then throw you in there, and then the next thing you know, you're in a dungeon basement somewhere with a bunch of government agents doing experiments on you, like what was that movie with Mel Gibson, Conspiracy Theory, where they gave him that brain gravy and Mel Gibson wasn't all for all that. But yeah, it ain't nothing like that. They come with smiles. Everyone that I've seen, they're really articulate, and they give themselves away because they're sure of themselves and they can get the job done. And then next thing you know, you're out in the middle of a Lake Erie, about to get tossed overboard with no life jacket on, and that'd be the end of it. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. But right now, everybody needs to keep it together. Watch what you do. Watch your movements. Change your movements around too. Don't repeat the same patterns. Don't go to the same route you go to work or come home. Change your stuff around, and then that'll force them to follow you even more, so you can record it. Document everything. And then once you get it documented, put it on the Brady's list, especially if it's law enforcement, because they're behind it. Everybody knows that. Neighborhood watch groups and everybody else. It's all community-oriented policing. They ain't going to stop doing it. So, that's all I got. If anybody thinks of anything, put it in the comments section. Like this video, share it, subscribe. You can also check me out on USAGA, that's United States Anti-Gangstalking Association, with Richard Moore. We got a show on there. He's down in Mississippi. I'm part of his group. We're on the Brady's list as well. Cura, WordPress. Got a story coming out, WordPress. It's my story, and it's going to go to the Dallas Sun after that. A few other people, they're going to check it out. There's journalists. Hopefully I can get it published. I got a book writing about this called The Forest Through the Trees. Everybody knows what that means. You can't see the forest through the trees, and you better keep your eye on the prize. But yeah, check me out. Like, subscribe, leave a comment down there. I'll get back with you on there if you need anything. I'll do my best to explain things to people that's been targeted, that's new in this targeting, community-oriented policing. Don't call it gang stalking, because that's a government word that they wanted you to use. And they want us all to call each other TIs. That's like a cult thing that they can discredit us with. We know what it is. But, yeah, for next time,